About 22 years ago, we were growing apples and we felt that we needed something to bring people out to enjoy the good fruit that we were enjoying here. The Applebarn was inspired through actually growing really good tasting fruit.
We saw that families really want to stay a while and do something here, so we added a playground area. We added the hay rides, give them something to do, show them the farm, give them a bit of a tour. That people really want to see animals as well. We had a small little petting barn shed and we decided that wasn't really big enough, so we built a really big petting barn and added goats and sheep and bunnies and pigs and a whole gamut of animals. And then this last year we added again a new area. We decided to expand our corn maze. It was quite small and we thought we need to give people more value. So we added a larger, more expanded corn maze so people could have a lot more fun and spend more time here. But our corn maze is a little bit different from some other corn mazes in the valley. We have a very small kiddie corn maze that's fun for the real little ones. It only takes about 15 minutes. Your kids won't get too frustrated. They'll just have a lot of fun. The other part they can do is if they want to stay in there longer, they can be in the maze for up to an hour and go and collect different information about the farm, fill in some blanks, get some little crayon rubbings, and that whole process takes about an hour. So when we first started the Applebarn, we thought in October we would have a pumpkin fest time, and every weekend we'd focus on the pumpkins. And in September we do more of an apple fest, but as the weekends became busy and people were coming every weekend, it was no longer needed to specify apple fest or pumpkin fest. Every weekend at the Applebarn is just a fun time for everyone now. We start in September with picking apples right from the beginning of September right to the end of October. And then usually pumpkins start being harvested around the beginning of October. And the other thing we like to do is invite the schools out for some education. We like to teach them about how apples grow, how pumpkins grow, talk about pollination. We have a live beehive we show the kids and tell them how the bees help pollinate the orchard. We show them our cider press, how we press the cider, how we sort our apples in an old-fashioned apple sorting machine. Let them have some fun on a hayride, pick a pumpkin. And then we also show them the animals, of course, because that's always their favorite part. The Applebarn is a great place for birthday parties. Families love to come out. They'll spend about 2 hours here just enjoying the farm, going in the petting barn, sitting down at the table to open some presents if they can catch the kids for a few minutes, and then off on a hayride, up to the tractor trail, maybe jumping on the bouncy castle. Some people like to go down and visit the animals at the Farmville. Lots of fun, easily take up about 2 hours here.
Corinne and I have actually been to some farms out in the East Coast of the United States and also some farms south of us here in the US. And we saw some really interesting things being done with pumpkins and corn and artillery. And so we decided to build our own pumpkin cannon at first, and then I said, you know, we need to have something with the corn too, so we got a corn gun installed as well. And pumpkin cannon itself, we actually designed ourselves and had it built here at the farm. And it's a lot of fun. It's pretty noisy, but it fires pumpkins about 300 feet and you fire it at a target. So it's a lot of fun. About 6-7 years ago, we were approached by some corporations that wanted to do appreciation for their employees or their customers. And so we decided to open up an area of the farm where they could come and gather and then enjoy from that point the different things in the farm. So we had corporate tours, and that's become very popular. Every year we have a number of them happening on the farm, and every time we've always had really good compliments and comments on it, and we continue to do it today. To be a local leader as an apple farm or even a pumpkin farm, we've spent a lot of time looking and researching and making sure that the varieties that we're growing are ones that people will enjoy. Come to the farm, you see the goats, the sheep, take the hayride, buy the apples, experience the picking of the apples. It's fresh. You can't beat it. You have to come to the farm. It's a taste of the country.